Varsity. You guys can hear me yelling.
First for the visiting Saugus Asians, number 1, Taylor, number 2, Madison, Barnes. Number 10, Ella Castle. Number 11, Shaylin Shore. And number 15,
Number 15, the best player we're going to see all year. Yeah.
Head coach Joe.
He has like 1,000 points already.
Double! Number 11, Cecilia Tripp. Number 13, Lexi Farmer. Number 23, Olivia Quabillo. And number 32, Sam Ward. Head coach and winner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Yeah, but I can't see my belt spot. Zoom up above the camera.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome back to the Richard Lynch Gymnasium here at Swampscott High School for the first girls basketball game of the new year as your Swampscott Big Blue faces Saugus Sachems. I'm Josh Ironman, he's Paul Varvunas. Paul, it's definitely the first good idea. Excuse me, already starting off at a bad start. The first game of the new year, how do you think it's going to go?
You know, the JV team couldn't get the job done at home with a big defeat, and that does normally set the tone here in Swampscott. The Sachems.
Both teams meet at half court for tip-off.
Big mismatch for tip-off.
And Swampscott wins the face-off early. Tripp with the ball, passed over to Quagliarello, back over to Tripp, over to Ward in the corner, back timing pass over to Tripp, up into the paint, goes for a shot, goes off the side. Sachems gets the ball. DeBasio, pass over to Bada. Over to Castle. Castle looking for a teammate open. Finds Sewell. Back over to Basioso. The lady with the shot, and the Sachems are first up on the board. Ward with the ball passed over to Canders. Back over to Ward. Ward back over to Canders. Canders over to Tripp and into the corner. Back over to Canders. Canders over to Ward. To Quagliarello. Back up into the paint. It's Tripp. Goes up for the 2 and sinks it in. Swampscott's down by 1.
Back-to-back plays of the Big Blue, looking to get inside, learning from their past mistakes of trying to shoot early and starting off slow. 2 shots in the paint, definitely a change for the Swampscott, for the Big Blue.
DeBasio with a pass over to Leedy. Bounce pass over to Sewell. Sewell back over to Leedy. Over to Bada. Bada back over to DeBasio. Over to Castle. Castle looking for shots. Stolen by Tripp. Tripp has it by half court. Slowing the game down to her pace. Pass over to Quagliarello. Over to Farnham. Over to Canders. Canders a pass over to Quagliarello into the corner. Brings up for a 2. Goes off the rim. Rebound by Deledy for the Sagems. Thrown pass over to Sewell. Sewell, a far risky pass over to Castle. Pass back to Castle. Castle goes up for the 3. Goes off the rim. Sagems get it back. A 3 from Deledy. Goes a little bit wide. Rebounded by Tripp. Tripp rushing up into the paint. Goes off the backboard. Rebounded by Sagems. Castle rushing up into the paint. Bounce pass over to Sewell. Deledy with the 3. Goes off the rim. Rebound again by Tripp. Both teams fighting for the ball on the floor. Pass over to DeBasio for a 3. Goes off the rim once again. Castle. Pass over to DeBasio. Taken away by Quagliarello. Loses possession, picks it right back up in the paint. Loses it once again, rebounded by Quagliarello. Stolen by Sewell. Over to Deledy, back over to Sewell. Bounce pass over to Castle. Back over to Deledy to Castle. Back over to DeBasio. Over to Castle in the corner for 3. Just wraps around the rim and goes out. Rebounded by Farnham, passed over to Canders. Canders with a far pass over to Quagliarello. 4:28 left in the first. Swampscott down by a single point. Pass over to Quagliarello in the corner. Over to Ward. Over to Farnham. Back over to Quagliarello. Over to Canders for a 3. Goes off the rim. Rebounded by Swampscott. Picked up, passed over to Tripp. Tripp goes up for a 2. And it goes in. They're up by 1. It's 4-3 with 4 minutes left in the first. Pass in from DeBasio. DeBasio passed over to Deledy. Over to Sewell. Sewell back over to Deledy. Back over to Sewell. A far pass to the corner. Over to Bada. Back over to DeBasio. DeBasio going up into the paint for an easy 2. Rebounded by Farnham. Pass over to Ward. Back over to Quagliarello. Quagliarello back over to Ward. Ball gets loose. And it'll be brought over to Saugus. 3:16 left in the first. Swampscott leading up by 1. It's 4-3. Brought in by DeBasio. Passed over to Sewell. Into the paint, pass over to Hashem. Back over to Deledy. Deledy going for a far pass over to Sewell. Sewell going up for the 2. Goes off the rim, rebound by Swampscott. Stolen back by Saugus. DeBasio over to Deledy. Up into the paint over to Hashem. Into the corner for a 3 by Sewell. Goes off the rim. Saugus still has the ball.
The Sachems off to a slow shooting start, shooting 1 for 9. 7 of those shots being threes. They've let it go from deep, but only connecting on 1. Slow start for the Sachems on offense.
Both teams out of the timeout. 2:41 left in the first quarter. Swampscott's leading the game early, 4-3. Butter's gonna throw it in over to Basio, over to his sister Sean Sewell. Back into the centering pass, gets stolen by Swampscott. Ward with the ball, passed over to Quagliarello. Quagliarello back over to Ward. Ward rushing up into the paint, going up for 2 and gets it.
Tough shot by Ward, no problem. Gets the and 1 on the play, sending her to the line for 1.
Swampscott extends the lead up by 3. It's 6-3 with 2:21 left in the first quarter. This is the first one, rebounded by Hashem. And it's stolen by Tripp. Tripp saves it from going out, but it slowly makes its way back out on the other side of the court. Sachems get the ball. Sydney Delidi passed in over to DeBasio. Oh, to Hashem. Hashem going for a far 3 is blocked. Both teams fighting for the ball on the ground. Sachems get the rebound. Hashem going up for a 3. Rolls right across the rim. Rebounded by Quagliarello. Ball gets loose. Picked up by Farnham. Over to Tripp. Tripp rushing down the court. Rushing into the paint. Going up for the 2. Gets it. And they extend the lead. It's 8-3 with 1:35 left in the first quarter. DeBasio with the ball. Passed over to Sewell. And it's going to be DeBasio with a shot for a 3. Goes in. And Swampscott's up by 2. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Canders with the ball. Far pass over to Farnham. And gets pushed out. Sachems get the ball.
Sachems shooting 3-pointers consistently with a total of 10 actually. 20% from 3, not a great look, and especially only in the first quarter. Letting it go from deep hasn't worked yet, but as they get longer into the game, more and more of those shots will connect.
Hashem with the ball. Bounce pass over to bottom of the corner. An attempted pass gets blocked by Swampscott. Saugus gets the ball back in the paint, goes for a shot off the backboard. Rebounded by Canders. Actually, rebounded by Byrne. She clocks into the game. Canders with a pass over to Byrne, going for a shot. Gets her own rebound. Passed over to Quagliarello. Passed over to Ward. Goes for a shot. Rebounded by her teammate. Pass over to Ward to Quagliarello. Back over to Ward. Ward over to Byrne. Over to Giard. Back over to Quagliarello, fighting for it in the paint. Ball gets lost off of Saugus. Swampscott gets the ball. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Swampscott still leads the score 8-6, leading by 2. An attempted pass from Quagliarello gets blocked. Picked up by DeBasio. 10 seconds left. A pass over to Deledy. Ball gets loose on the floor. 5 seconds left. Over to Hashem. Pass back over to DeBasio. DeBasio going for a shot. Rebounded. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Swampscott leading up by 2, 8-6.
It's been a very close game. The Big Blue ahead by 2. Swampscott with a different look than normal, as they've gone mostly in the paint. Not many threes out of them, but the Sachems been a completely different story, shooting a total of 11 threes in the first quarter compared to the Big Blue with 0. Not something we see out of the Big Blue trying to attack the zone, as the Sachems are running a 3-2 as the Big Blue is trying to get through. And we'll catch you right back after the first quarter intermission.
How are you? How's it going?
Back in for second quarter here tonight. Swampscott leads Saugus 8-6. And it's going to be a fast pacing over to DeBasio. Bounced over to Sewell. Going to Castle into the corner is Hashem. Back over to Castle. Over to Hashem for a 3. Goes off the rim, rebound by Tripp.
Another missed 3 for the Sachems.
Tripp with the pass over to Canders. Canders still with the ball, gets it, rebound. Gets it stolen by Bada. A far pass over to Castle. Back over to DeBasio. Back over to Castle. Castle with the pass over to Sewell. Hasheman with a paint pass. Back around the side over to Castle for a 3. Goes off the rim, rebounded by Saugus. Going up for another shot. Whistle is blown. Saugus gets the ball. Actually, Swampscott is going to get the ball as it was a jump ball on Saugus. And a far pass over to Byrne. Back up.
Sachem starting to press.
Warder with a pass over to Giard. Going up for the shot, and it goes in. Swampscott is leading by 4, 10-6 with 6:48 left in the first half. Castle over to Sewell. Rushing up into the paint. DeBasio going for a shot. Ball goes out of bounds on Saugus. Swampscott gets the ball. Pass over to Deledy. Back into the corner for Castle. A little bit over the net. Whistle is blown.
Quagliarello checking back in the game for the Big Blue. Canders will take a seat for the first time this game.
Passing over to Deledy, over to DeBasio. Back over to Deledy. And a far pass over to Castle. Bounce pass back over to Deledy. It's a back and forth game between Deledy and Castle. Going for a shot, gets up, and it's in.
Taylor Deledy on the 3 for the Sachems, cutting the lead down to 1 for the Big Blue. Timeout called for Swampscott.
6:12 left in the first half. Swampscott still up by 1.
The Big Blue shooting 50% from the field. No three-point attempts yet in this game. And the Sachems are shooting 3 for 21. Definitely getting a lot more shots up but haven't been able to connect on many of them, shooting a total of 15 3-pointers this game. It's definitely the strategy for the Sachems going into tonight.
Out of the timeout, Swampscott still leading Saugus by 1, 10-9 with 6:12 left in the first quarter. And Ward's gonna throw it in. A far pass over to Tripp. Tripp rushing into the paint, goes up, and it's a great shot and it's a 2-shot for Giard, bringing the score up 12-9 with 6 minutes left in the first half. Castle with the pass over to Deledy. Back over to Castle. Castle over to Bada. Over to Basio. Basio going up for a shot. Bounces off the rim. Rebound by Giard. Pass over to Quagliarello. Ball gets loose. Stolen by Saugus. And a far pass over to Castle. Castle goes up for the easy 2, goes in. And it's back to a 1-point game, 12-11, 5:20 left in the first half. Ward with the ball. An attempted bounce pass gets stolen by DeBasio. And a far shot goes over to Hashem, goes up for the 2. And the Sachems lead by 1. 5:01 left in the first half. Saugus takes the 1-point lead, 13-12.
Sachem starting to build up a run, scoring 5 unanswered points in a row. They're starting to shoot a little better. Hitting both of their last 2 shots. Swampscott's been struggling to get shots up during the whole game. Sachem's definitely holding on defensively, and they're up by 1 because of that.
Out of the timeout, 5:01 left in the first half. Saugus takes the 1-point lead, 13-12. Ward with the pass over to Candace, back over to Ward. And a far shot for Candace to gets it, goes out of bounds. Saugus gets the ball. Bada with the pass over to Castle, over to Deledy. And a far pass over to Hashem. Back over to Castle into the corner. Over to Bada. A tipped pass. And it'll stay with the Sachems. 4:35 left in the first half. Still 13-12. Pass over to Deledy. Over to Sewell into the paint. Saved by Saugus. Stolen at half court by Deledy. Over to Castle. Far pass over to Hashem. Bounce pass back over to Sewell. Over to Deledy. Deledy goes up for a 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Quagliarello. Quagliarello with the pass over to Tripp. Tripp attempting to go for a pass, stolen by Sewell. Sewell with the pass over to Hashem. Over to Castle. Castle goes up for a shot. Goes off the rim. And the officials say the ball goes off of Swampscott. Saugus keeps the ball. 3:33 left in the first half, still 13-12.
Low scoring game. Both teams getting lots of shots up, especially the Sachems. But two very different approaches I've noticed after almost hitting halftime. The Sachems just letting it go any chance they get.
Delighty with the ball. Candace almost steals the ball. But gets rebounded by Saugus. Hashem goes up for a shot. Bounces off Candace, gets the rebound. Goes off the foot of Bada. Bada going up. And Candace able to get it out. A great save by Candace, denying a shot for Bada. Saugus still with the ball inside the, Saugus with the ball. Delighty with the pass over to Bada in the corner. Over to Sewell. And a far pass back over to Mabi. Rebounded by Tripp. Passed over to Quagliarello. Whistles blown. Swampscott will have the ball. 2:46 left in the first half. Still 13-12. Candace with a throw-in over to Quagliarello. Quagliarello rushing up into the paint. A bounce pass over to Tripp. Tripp back over to Quagliarello. Over to Canders. Canders still with the ball inside the paint. Goes up for two. Goes off the rim. Rebound by DeBasio. Stolen by Ward. Over to Tripp. Oh, Canders into the corner for a three. Goes off the rim.
Nearly 3 minutes with no scoring from either side. Scores stuck right where it is at 13-12. The Big Blue down by 1. Little over 2 minutes left in the first half.
DeBasio with the ball. Over to Mabi. And a far pass over to DeBasio. DeBasio looking to go for a three, but we'll get two instead. Swampscott down by 3. Giard with the pass into Canders. Over to Tripp. Tripp back over to Ward. Ward brings it back over half court. Back over to Tripp. Tripp loses the ball, but gets it back. Tripp going up for a 2. Rebound. Tripp gets her own rebound. Whistle is blown. Swampscott's going to keep possession of the ball. 1:28 left in the first half. Saugus 15-12. Over to Farnham. Over to Canders. Canders going up into the paint. Going up. Gets the foul.
Canders will go to the line for 2 shots. Hit on the way up. The Big Blue down by 3.
Makes her first one.
The Big Blues' first points in the past 3.5 minutes almost. Definitely a slow little slump for Swampscott.
And misses the second one. She's 1 for 2 tonight. 15-13. Swampscott down by 2. DeBasio going up. And goes for 2. 17-13. Canders with a far pass over to Tripp. Is successful. Tripp going up for 2. Off the rim. 60 seconds left. Saugus keeps the ball as it goes off with Swampscott. Delady with a pass over to Basio.
15 seconds, no foul.
Back over to Delady. Overpass back into the corner of Delady. Over to Sewell, back into the corner. Pass back into DeBasio. DeBasio going up for 2. Goes off the rim, rebound by Sewell.
Shot clock turned off.
25 seconds left in the first half. DeBasio for 3, goes off the rim, rebound by Sean Sewell. Navi going up, rebounded by Farnham. 13 seconds left, over to Canders. Over to Ward, over to Tripp. 8 seconds left. Tripp rushing up into the paint. Whistle's blown in, and she gets called with travel. 3.4 seconds left in the first half.
Stations will get the last shot of the first half. Let's see what they can do with it.
Delady with the pass over to Basio. Going for a shot and hits the rim, almost going in. And that's going to do it for the first half as Saugus leads by 4, 17-13.
The Sachems up by 4. The Sachems have done a great job making the Big Blue uncomfortable. They've been pressing the whole game, forcing turnovers, just forcing some tough shots for Swampscott. They're doing a good job of that, and the score shows that up by 4. If they start hitting some shots, they will definitely get it. For the Big Blue side, definitely taking some smarter shots compared to last game. Less three-pointers is a big note, and it's going to be a close game at the end. Let's see who takes it. And we'll catch you right back after halftime intermission.
Did you watch it? Yeah. The first half was not great.
Welcome back as the halftime intermission is over and the score being the Big Blue 13 and the Saugus Sachems 17. 4-point difference after the first half. Two different approaches, as we said earlier. Sachems trying to make the Big Blue uncomfortable. It's been working. They haven't really looked themselves, slowing down shooting. As we'll get underway momentarily. Make sure to take this time, if you haven't already, to subscribe and turn on notifications to Swampscott Big Blue Athletics. We have 3 games this week, two girls basketball, one boys game. Very exciting, don't want to miss it. Castle will start on the inbound. Delidi bringing it up for the Sachems. Brings it over to Castle. Castle bounces in inside, shot up, not even close. That was Sewell on the shot. Canders will bring it up for Swampscott, going for deep for Ward. Slowing it down to Tripp, back to Canders, swinging it around, Quagliarello in the corner. Canders, nice move. Trying to do a Euro, but the whistle will be blown. Travel called on Canders. Delidi. Hits Castle. Ward covering in the corner. Ball on the ground. Jump ball call. It'll go to the Big Blue. Lexi Farnham diving for the Big Blue, holding on to possession. Tripp. Sachems continuing the press. It's been working so far. Quagliarello trying to break through. Double team, looking for some help. Finds Canders. Canders struggling. Canders driving, spins. Hits out to Farnham. Farnham, tough shot, bounces out. Own rebound shot, no good either. DeBasio in the corner. Castle. Tripp covering. 10 seconds gone on the shot clock. Out to the corner. Boda. To the other corner. 3-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound. We've seen this a ton this game. Swampscott double teaming. Out to the corner for Castle again. Why not? No good. Second time the same possession. Canders will get the rebound. Quagliarello. Ward to Canders. Canders, 3. It's good! First 3-pointer of the game for the Big Blue, and it connects. Swampscott down by 1.
Swampscott starting to bring their momentum back after being down by 4.
Castle. Out to the wing. Sewell thought about it, drives, passes it out. And backcourt violation is called. It'll go back to Swampscott. Big Blue starting to pick up some momentum. They can hold on for another couple of minutes, take back the lead. Quagliarello inbounding. Hits Ward. Quagliarello slowing it down. Hits Tripp. Tripp to Canders. Wide open 3. Off that time.
Swampscott definitely starting to get their momentum back. It was a fast first quarter. Started to slow down in the second with both teams not even able to score within the second, Swampscott and Saugus definitely had points on only one chance to get shots on in the second. Hopefully they can get more on the board during the third.
As double dribble is called, Swampscott forces another turnover. That's 3 already in the corner, and timeout called Saugus. Sachems need to regroup. Not having much discussion during the halftime break. Mostly getting shots up. Definitely interesting being up only 4. I mean, they have shot a lot of 3-pointers. The total of 16, and if more of those connect, then that solves your main problem of scoring if you're Saugus. As we'll catch you right back after the timeout. We are back after the timeout. The Sachems called it, and we're first out of the huddle. Coach Williams taking an extra second, making sure the team is on the same page. Sachems continue the press. Tripp will bring it up for Swampscott. Looking for some help, gets by. Tripp, Quagrello in the corner, 3. No good as it's rebounded by Saugus. Sachems starting to pick up the momentum. Euro step, no good on the layup as it's rebounded by Ward. Canders. Ball taken away, and inbounds is Bota. Bota passes inside to Delidi. Out, wide open 3 in the wing, no good. DeBasio no good on that shot. Another offensive rebounded. Deep 3 is good. Ella Castle with the 3 for Saugus. As it's taken away, whistle call. Coach Lowe not happy with that. Looks like there'll be another timeout called on the play.
I saw it.
This is a great shot from Castle. Definitely a few steps back from 3. Josh, what do you have to say about that past couple plays?
It's definitely been good. Swampscott's definitely learning the way of how Saugus is using their defense. They've definitely gotten some points on the board. It's definitely that 1-3. But honestly, the way they can more improve is start using different strategies to get into the paint, going for easy points rather than shooting for 3s.
Good point, Josh. As there's 20 seconds left, we'll catch you right back. As the Big Blue back underway. Tripp. Got some help with Quagrello. Low scoring game here in Swampscott. Canders. Out to Quagrello. Quagrello driving, layup, no good. Rare miss from Quagrello. Offensive rebound, no good from Farnham. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll go to Saugus. Giard checking in for Farnham. Giard with 4 points of a nice hook shot earlier in the game.
Let's go, White.
Delidi. Passes inside. Dribble, layup, bounces in. Peyton DeBasio at the layup for Saugus.
Run a baseline.
Big Blue starting to run some plays out of the inbound. Quagliarello double team, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Swampscott. Quagliarello inbounding. Fakes it to Canders, will hit Ward. Sam Ward. Fakes it to Trip, but faked yourself out. It'll be a travel called. Big Blue down by 6.
Go White.
Deledy. Swampscott needs to stop here. Castle, Giard covering. Double teamed and trying to fight it. Whistle blown. Jump ball, it'll stay with Saugus. Pass is inbounded. DeBasio driving, tough layup, double team, but they'll call a foul. It would have been a tough layup if it went in. Shiloh Sewell at the line, shooting 2. First one is up and bounces outright. Every point here critical. A low-scoring, close game. Second one, no good. Both missed at the line. Big Blue starts to pick it up. Canders. Canders trying to get by in the double team. Hits Ward. Ward thought about it. Drives. Tough layup. Double team blocked. It'll stay with Swampscott.
Keep it going, White.
Quagliarello. Trip. Trip. Driving. Layup. No good. Might have got hit on the way up as Sewell will take it for Saugus. DeBasio.
Push left, push left.
Deledy. Out to the corner. Sewell. Inside. Bounce pass will go out of bounds. Swampscott, hold on. Quagliarello inbounding. 22-16 is your score. A little over 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Canders hits Ward. Quagliarello fakes the pass. Tough layup. Foul called. It'll be a shooting foul. Quagliarello will shoot her first 2 free throws of the night. Quagliarello at the line. First shot is good. Quagliarello's second shot is good. Critical points here. Another 2 for Quagliarello. DeBasio. Deledy. Trying to go inside. It's taken away by Ward. It was tipped by Quagliarello. 8 seconds to get past the half line. Saugus doing a good job. And they will get it past. Canders trying to tip it. Canders and GR double teaming. Minute 20 left. And foul called on Canders.
Go, White.
Bota will inbound for the Sachems. Shot inside, no good. Rebounded by Canders. Quagliarello fakes one way, bringing it down. Hits Giard in the paint. Giard's shot blocked. Deep pass hits Bota. Bota trying to go all the way. Quagliarello does a good job picking up. Deep three. Almost goes in and out. Under a minute, and it's taken away by DeBasio. DeBasio driving, and foul called on Quagliarello. 2 free throws incoming for the Sachems. Peyton DeBasio at the line, shooting 2. First shot is good.
Go, White.
Second shot is good. That'll match Quagliarello's 2 free throws. Big Blue back down by 6. Inbounds to Ward. Canders. Giard wide open. Paint. Layup. No good. Doesn't get much easier than that if you're Swampscott. Swampscott definitely struggling in the past couple minutes.
Good job, boy. Keep going.
DeBasio will bring it up. Whistle blown, travel called. Swampscott get the ball back.
30 seconds.
31 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. Bounce pass inbounded to Canders.
Behind you.
Canders looking for some help. Foul blown. Not what you want to see if you're the Sachems. Fouling with under 30 seconds left. Canders. Inbounds it to Quagliarello. Quagliarello fakes the pass, slowing it down. 20 seconds left in the third. Hits Sam Ward. Screen set by Quagliarello. Canders inside. Giard wide open. Another layup, no good. Gets her on rebound. Tougher shot, no good. 10 seconds left. The Sachems will bring it up. Quagliarello reaching. Dangerous shot blocked. 1 second left. Clock is stopped. They can shoot for a deep shot here if they'd like. They'll stay with the Sachems under the hoop. Cannot let up a foul here if you're Swampscott. Pass is inbounded. Corner three. It's a Hail Mary and almost goes in, just short.
Keep battling, White.
Swampscott definitely starting to use their defensive moves, stopping from Saugus getting more points. Hasn't been good so far, but definitely still has one last quarter to show off their defense and definitely put more points on the board with their offense.
6-point lead. It will be a tough task for Swampscott, only averaging 6 points a quarter, now being down by 6. But definitely a doable comeback if you're Swampscott. Need to start hitting some shots, getting some good looks, just haven't been able to connect them. Giard missing 2, Quagliarello missing a couple. If you tune out those small mistakes if you're Swampscott and you're back in this game, as we'll catch you right back with the 30-second intermission. Third quarter intermission is over. The Big Blue down 24-18. 8 minutes left in the game in regulation. Quagliarello will inbound it for Swampscott. Will hit Canders.
Here we go, White.
Screen set, Canders 3, looks a little left, and it is. Saugus couldn't hold on to the rebound. That was DeBasio trying to get it with one hand, couldn't hold on. The Big Blue will get a free opportunity here to try to cut the lead down. Every point here critical if you're Swampscott. Logrello breaks, Canders looking to go deep to Byrne, Byrne to Ward, Ward lets it go, bounces out. Good look if you're Swampscott. DeBasio drive, layup, tough, no good. Canders holds on to the rebound, trying to let it go. Quagliarella slowing it down. Screen set, and it will be illegal. Canders not happy with that call. Sachems get the ball back. Little under a minute in. DeLeedy out to the corner. DeBasio thought about it. Still is thinking about it. Takes a dribble, passes out. Back to the top of the key. Halfway through the shot clock. Sachems trying to find a good look. Let some seconds drop off here. Deep pass. Caught. Moving layup, no good. Whistle blown.
Good job, Iggs.
Big Blue get the ball back. Byrne trying to go to the side. Will pass it out to Quagliarella. Lob pass, trying to find Canders. Tripp tries to save it, but can't hold on.
You got this, White.
DeLeedy.
I feel it.
Bounce pass inside to Basio. Moving layup, can't get it. Sachems hold on. Pass inside. Byrne covering shot, no good. Another offensive rebound for the Sachems. 3-pointers up, no good, and Big Blue get the rebound this time. Tripp, no one ahead of her. Hits Quagliarella. Canders. Out to the corner, Tripp, first three of the game. It is good! Tripp cuts the lead down to 3. Timeout called the Sachems.
Definitely what you want to see in the fourth. And coming back up from a six trailing game, bringing it back up to 3. The game can still go either way.
Still anyone's game. Tripp with a clutch shot, cutting the lead down to 3. We'll catch you right back after the timeout. Big Blue once again last, the second team out of the huddle. Down by 3. This is clutch time if you're Swampscott. Under 6 minutes left. DeLeedy. Passes over to Hashem. Hashem looking for some help. Passes over to DeLeedy. Passes over to Devasio 3, no good. Boxing out is Swampscott. And triple get it, whistle blown, foul called. Foul will be called on Bota. Swampscott get the ball back, can tie up the game with a 3 here. A little miscommunication here. Quagliarella looking for some help, finds Canders. Canders double team. Stations are going all in and faked by Quagliarella. Pass it over to Byrne. Byrne thought about it, goes inside and hit. It'll stay with Swampscott. Canders will inbound for Swampscott. Down 3, a little over 5 minutes left. Inbound to Byrne. Dangerous passes, it's taken away. Swampscott Station's winning the race as the shot is blocked by Tripp, a foul called on the way up. Stations had the chance to make it a 2-possession lead. Devasio at the line, shooting 2. First shot is good. 2-possession game here. Second shot is good. 2 for 2 at the line. Big Blue needs to pick up the intensity here. Under 5 minutes. Quagliarella double team looking for some help. Hits Byrne. Byrne out to Tripp. Tripp fakes the layup, puts it up, no good. Tripp trying to win it back, and foul will be called right away. Back-to-back fouls by Tripp. Stations have a chance to put the nail in the coffin. 5-point game of 3 here may be too much for Swampscott to answer back. Screen set, Devasio driving and foul call, ball rolling, and it doesn't get in. Another 2 free throws for Devasio. It's a 5-point game here. Another 2 free throws coming in to make it 8. First shot is good. 6-point game. Second shot is good. 21-28. Big Blue looking good, cutting the lead down to 3, but it's been all Saugus for the past 2 minutes. Big Blue have to continue to fight uphill battles. Byrne takes the dribble 3, bounces off the back of the rim, gets her own rebound, hits Tripp. Tripp fakes it. Ward, 3-pointer, and it goes around the rim and out. Chance to cut it back down to 4. Saugus. Big Blue unable. Saugus bringing it up. Top of the key. Big stop here if you're Swampscott. Bota, pass. Letting some seconds run off the clock. Devasio driving. Pass, dangerous pass. Quagliarella trying to get past. 2 seconds, 3-pointer in the corner. Bounces out, good board by Tripp. Big Blue needs to keep it up. Passes it to Byrne. Byrne fakes. Bank is open for Eve Byrne. 5-point game here in Swampscott. Coach is signaling for press. Big Blue need this ball back. 3 minutes left. Screen set, Devasio on Ward. Hashem.
Get up there.
And some more seconds run off the clock. Under 3 minutes here. driving, passes out. DeBasio drives, shot, no good. Ball is tipped and saved by Sewell. Saugus can run off another 30 seconds here if they're smart. Screen set, looking for some help. DeBasio. Driving, Sewell, shot, no good. The Big Blue get it back. Hits Byrne. Byrne has a wide open lane shot, no good. .32 seconds left in the shot clock. We'll bring it down to under a minute and a half. Sewell going inside. Big Blue trying to get it back. Ball rolling. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Driving and hits, tripped hard. Another 2 free throws for the Sachems. The Madison Boats at the line. Timeout called Swampscott. Coach Leonard needs to regroup. 2 free throws coming for the Sachems. The Big Blue calling timeout. Josh, what do you think the Big Blue needs to do to take this game away?
They're definitely on defense. They definitely got to start pressing the ball carrier. As the way they've been playing now, they've been trying to guard the person, having one person on the ball carrier, possibly get 1 or 2 people on the ball carrier, showing a little bit more force. And with defense, going for more of the easier points than trying to go out for the threes.
Every point here crucial. The Big Blue down by 5. We'll catch you right back after the timeout. Big Blue out of the timeout, down by 5. 2 free throws incoming for Bota. Swamp's gonna have to play a perfect game to take this game away from the Sachems. First shot, no good for Bota. She wanted to hit that one, that's for sure. Second shot, no good. Big Blue, hold on. Byrne wants it down court. Tripp lobs it up to Byrne. Byrne can't hold on. Big Blue needs a press here. 5-point game.
You're not done, White.
Passes over. Ward, 2-on-1 for the Sachems. Ward layup, bounces in. 7-point game. Tripp calling for it. Quagliarello bounces it to Byrne. Byrne inside to Tripp. Tripp finding it, trying to get out. Whistle blown. Canders under the hoop, inbounding for Swampscott. Hits Byrne. Byrne to Quagliarello. Quagliarello driving, layup, too strong, bounces off the backboard. And foul called on Ward. DeBasio will be at the line, 1-1. Never mind, 2 shots. DeBasio's first shot is good. That may be the end of it for Swampscott. Devasio's second shot. Is good. Devasio's hit all of her free throws. Quagliarello picking it up. 2 people behind her. Quagliarello layup, no good. Sachems get it back with a minute left. Big Blue starting to foul. Devasio's 8 for 8 at the line. Another shot, 9 for 9. Devasio almost has a third of the team's points by free throws alone. So that'll be the 10th. Quagliarello to Canders. Blocking foul called. No free throws yet for Swampscott. 55 seconds left. Canders. Canders playing one-on-one. Three-pointer, no good. Need another 2 free throws for the Sachems. First free throw is no good for Sewell. Sewell's second shot, no good. It's another offensive rebound for the Sachems. Devasio may just want to run it out. 11-point game. Big Blue were looking good, cutting the lead down to 3, but the Sachems were able to hold on.
Watch that.
Corner 3, no good. Canders fighting for the rebound, keeps it in. 10 seconds left. Giard to Byrne. Trying to bounce it inside. Giard out to Canders. Her 3, no good. And that will do it. The Sachems hold on. 34-23 is your score. Josh, what do you have to say about that game?
Definitely Swampscott fought their way through the whole entire end. Especially after being brought down by a couple of points, especially bringing Saugus into the bonus with all those free throws. Other than that, they played a magnificent game. And that's going to do it here at Richard Lynch Gymnasium at Swampscott High School. Join us tomorrow night as your boys are back here tonight for another game. I believe tip-off is around 7 o'clock tomorrow night. And from that, Josh Aaron, Paul Vervunis, we say goodnight to you and see you tomorrow.